Hey folks, I am recording with a new mic. Hopefully this is going to make my videos sound clearer and better. So today I wanted to do an update on my trades, on my last two trades, what I did and what happened, and new trades that I'm in. So my last two trades, I was in Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this was the trade that I was in, that I recorded, and I was, at the time, it was retracing a bit, and I was considering whether or not to stay in or get out. So I actually took profit and got back in again, rode this candle up, and I think then I saw this candle starting to go red and it closed there, and then I got out of my second trade. So all up, this trade I made, so it was a 4 to 0.35. I made, so 12.7% times by 5, about, over 100% I made. So for $20 down, I actually, this has been one of my best trades to date. I made about $200 on this trade with $20 down at 5x leverage. So yeah, I'm very pleased with myself, very stoked, and very, I'm so happy. I've gotten to the point now where I can do this, and I feel so confident I can keep doing this whenever I want, and it's a skill that I can rely on now for the rest of my life. So it's a huge relief, and it's an incredible feeling. So today, now, I've been out of the market since then, because when I saw this happening and I saw this red candle, because I knew that once it had hit there and it started getting a few red candles, to actually wait it out, because I thought that after such a big run up, it definitely was due for, a retrace. It's like a wave. It goes up, it comes down, it goes up, it comes down. That's how I like to look at it. It's like surfing and looking at waves. So I was expecting it to come back down again and waiting it out, and drew my fibs from the next low point here to the high point here, expecting it to come back down again to touch this trend line and touch the 50, and lo and behold, it did. And so I'm in a new trade again. This was the trade that I was expecting to get in. I wanted to get in at 50 again, because that's a good entry. And so I've got this playing out at the moment on Bitcoin. And also I'm looking to actually put a trade on BNB right now, and I figure, seeing as I'm recording it, I may as well do it live, so you guys can actually see how to place a trade on Binance. So at the moment, I'm looking to put in a long on BTC, because what's happened here is it is continually bouncing off the 50 fibs, and this is holding as a very, very strong level of support, and I can see the uptrend. It's going now up now in an uptrend, and it seems to be holding this as a support, the trend line. So that's on the daily. So zooming in, you can see that it's bounced off this trend line. So those two things seem to be like good indicators to actually get in a long again, because that's my favorite trading style, getting in off the 50 or the 61.8 within a triangle retracement trading. So I'll show you what I'm going to do and exactly how to place a trade. So I've now got to the point where I don't need to use a risk calculator before I enter a trade. Whereas if you're a newbie, I recommend using a risk calculator so that you can, oh, hang on, see, it's already going. So I'll just quickly get in where I wanted to get in right now. So I've put in $20 is what I'm putting in, and I'm going to buy long. As you can see, I put in my stop loss at 342 there. And on Binance, you always have to tick last. You don't want to pick mark price. You want to pick last price, because otherwise, yeah, I can't explain that exactly, but just trust me, you want to pick last. So it looks like I'm now in. I'll just refresh this screen to show you that I'm in. Okay, so usually before you do a trade, if you're new, it is best to use a risk calculator to see how much you're risking. So a risk calculator looks like this, right? And I will put the link below so that you can use this as well for free, which will help you in your trading a lot when you're first getting used to it. So, for example, Binance. So you can use Binance Spot, Binance USDT, or Binance Coin Futures. Okay, that's new. So then you choose your coin. So I'm going to choose BNB USD quarterly. I think that's the one that I just got in. Yep. So let's see my account size, and that is, it's going to tell me my account size in BNB. You have to input that. So 2.3785. Oh, hang on, it might be more. Let's just see. Yeah, wallet balance 2.49. So let's just use 2.49 as the balance. 2.49 BNB. I got in at, you have to type in the entry price. Got in at, so to check the entry price, you just scroll down and you can see here 357. Oh no, sorry, 357.88 was the entry price. So let's put that in. I think I've got a few too many tabs open. So what was it? 388. See now, no, it wasn't 388, it was 358. 357.88. Right. Bear with me. 357.88. So then you put in your stop loss percentage and your take profit percentage. So what's that? My stop loss is, let's have a look. So this is where you put in this long position tool to work out your percentage, right? So my stop loss percentage is 4.48. Okay. And how you input this green and red thing here, long position, is you just click on that long position and then that comes up. And then it tells you your risk to reward ratio and your stop loss percentage. So my stop loss percentage is, I'll make it 4.5. 4.5. And I'm going to take profit, for example, at, let's see, I'm going to take profit at, ooh, looks like it's running. All right, taking profit, you've got to zoom out and have a look. For me, I'm going to take profit here at 474. So that percentage is 31.84. 31.84. 31.84. So now I've input all these details in my calculator. It is now telling me what leverage I can use and what position size I can use in my trade. So it looks like that's about right. 19 contracts, I've put in 20 and I'm using 10x leverage instead of 13. So this basically tells you the size that you can put in and your risk to reward, what your loss would be and what your gain would be. So this is a really, really cool calculator. It's so good. And you can use it on coin futures, USDT futures, and spot trading. So you don't have to do all the calculations in your head. But the reason why I just went ahead and did that is because I've been doing this now for long enough. I've gotten the feel for like my position size being 1% of my account. You know, I figured that was about $20. So that's why I put that in. But yeah, you want to make sure that you're not using like too high leverage. And that's what this calculator is good for, to let you know exactly how much leverage you can use, maximum. So that's the trade I just entered. And this is my target. And the reason I got into that is also, I think I just told you before, it bounced off the 50 a few times, and it seems to be respecting this trend line. It's actually in an ascending triangle. So I can show you on this chart better. So when I zoom out on the 12-hour, you can see this is in an ascending triangle shape. So it's bounced off the bottom of it a few times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So for me, that is a very good indicator. It's about to go back up. And this purple box has been the buy zone for BNB between the 50 and the 61.8 Fibs. So yeah, those are all the indicators I've now gotten in on this trade, and looks to be going my way. I feel that it's gonna probably likely this time bust out of the triangle, if not range a little bit more, like maybe go up here, then back down, and then bust out. So, but in any case, you can trade the range within triangles as well. So, you know, that's called range trading. And then once it comes here, that's called breakout trading. So those are my two trades. Oh yeah, so I was in an ETH trade as well. You can see that was my last video. That was my trade in ETH. I saw it like go up a little bit, and then I realized I don't think it's going to make it, and I got out at profit, but not as much profit as I wanted, because I could see on the chart that it was going to retrace a bit more. So I got out. At least I got out in profit. It wasn't that great, but I knew that it was going to go against me, so that's why I got out, and that's actually okay to do. I know I've been told to stay in a trade, but if I can see that it's not going to go in the direction I initially thought, it's better to take profit than to stay in and let it take me out, right? So that's my thinking behind that. And with ETH, the same thing as BNB, I can see happening is it's in an ascending triangle, and I think I might actually take a trade now on ETH as well, because I am seeing the same thing is likely to happen, seeing as it's bouncing off this trend line, and it's touched it a few times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times now. I feel that this is going to go up just like BNB, bust out of the ascending triangle as well. So I'm probably going to enter a trade in that as well after I get off this video. But that's it for now.